What's happening, everybody? I know y'all see the title, man. 8 years, and what I wanted to do was just take a second to, holler at y'all and, just reflect on the past 8 years. I got two shoes here that I want to show y'all, and that's kind of gonna keep me on track. You know what I'm saying? Because with 8 years, I'm telling you, you can, like, it's been so much that it feels like a blur. It don't even feel like it's been 8 years. And when I say 8 years, it doesn't mean me 8 years of collecting sneakers and being in sneakers. 8 years is just how long this store has been open. Because I've been in the sneakers, long as I can remember in my life, and it has driven me in so many directions. Like, I'm here in this seat solely because of my love and addiction, and just the passion that I have for these items, Jordans and Air Force Ones, Nike and Jordan. So with that being said, I've always been into sneakers, and I've been collecting sneakers for, let me see, this is the first sneaker in my collection. This was the first sneaker that I bought, my own cheese. This was the first one I bought, and this was from 2005. This show 05 altitude that I still have, and I wrote on it, signed it, number 1, 2005. So, I was in 10th grade when I copped this joint, and I never knew, or I never could imagine that it would lead me to this seat right here, So this was the first sneaker that I wanted to show you, just being down this 8-year road, and to see where we at now in the direction that we trying to go brings this second sneaker. This is the first sneaker I ever designed, and I didn't know that it would take me to the seat that I'm sitting in. So it's like hand in hand. You got the first sneaker you ever bought, first collection item, and then first shoe ever designed, and then, you get GSNKS 89. I was a child when I did this one. I was like 15. And this one I was an adult. I was in my 20s. I had to be like maybe 22 or 23. I was in college. I know I was, no, I think, was I in college when I did this one, or I was before? I know I wore it on the only time I ever known to wear this shoe was my last day of college. You know what I'm saying? That was the last day of my last class before graduating with my bachelor's degree. Was the only time I wore this one. And I designed it, and it just has led me to this seat that I'm in here right now. So 8 years, what can I say I've learned in 8 years with this store? And patience is number one. Patience. Me being a young guy, when I first opened the store, I was a hothead, and I was, really wanting to put my flag in the ground early and wanted to set a tone, as far as just not even reselling, not even collecting, just sneakers, the sneaker culture as a whole. I never looked at the sneaker culture like I was a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I always looked at the sneaker culture like it was mine, because I don't feel like nobody on earth love these sneakers more than me. I don't even see them even coming close. You know what I'm saying? I don't even see them coming close. And I know a lot of people watch this page, and I know a lot of people, they probably think all I do is talk about is sneakers, like, cause it's 24/7, but sneakers is a very big part of my life, but it's very small outside this building, and there's so much more to life, and just being a dad, and just being a business owner, and just being a success-driven person, and just never wanting to fail and never wanting to give up. And, that just got me in this seat. And I'm grateful to God. Over these years, y'all know me, man. I've been as wild as they come, and I've been as humble as it come at times. But one thing has always been constant is the knowing where my blessings come from. I've never not knew that. I always knew that me and God was on the same. We had the same agenda. You know. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be sitting in this seat. I'm grateful to be still flicking a light on in this building, and I'm grateful to still be bringing y'all some of the hottest, fashion, known to man. When I started, it wasn't about reselling, and it was about the name, and I was G Sneaks. The name was me sharing my passion and my love with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have just kept going and kept this shit to myself. And by now I could have had shit 2,000-3,000 pairs of shoes. Like honestly, if I would have kept the rate that I was going at the time, when I opened the store in 2015, I was sitting on more personal shoes than anybody could even. And I wasn't no millionaire. Nowadays you see these guys with these collections now, and it really don't even mean nothing because you didn't accumulate it. Like you just, as a rich person, you went on a scavenger hunt. But no, that ain't how this worked. When I had a collection, every single pair was an event. You know what I'm saying? Every single pair was before the internet age. So it's like, I ain't caught none of this shit offline. All this shit came from in a store, hunting some shit down, being in line, pushing and shoving, cold, hot ass days, sick, nigga intoxicated, just my life. You know what I'm saying? So my life was stacked up in these boxes because I had a story for every last one. When you going on the internet and you just purchase, nigga, there's no story behind that. It's no different from buying shit, pack boxes of condoms off Amazon. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? So also, yeah, before I forget, I chose to throw on the grand opening joints. These are my grand opening joints, bro. I wore these the day I unlocked this place. You know what I'm saying? So three pairs of shoes I wanted to show you. So, we indulge in this stuff, but I don't be feeling the love sometimes coming from other, avenues of the sneaker game. I just don't. It'd be like, all right, it don't amuse me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like nobody has done it or will do it the way I would do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 8 years in, and in 8 years, I have done everything you can imagine with sneakers around here. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Like everything. And any other reseller, any other person involved in this stuff will vouch for. It's not even at the end of the day, some days it wasn't even a competition, and I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get Real Sneakerhead Detroit. Real Sneakerhead Detroit is just me living sneakers every single day, all day, every day. So year 1 through 5 was spent getting on top and remaining on top in championship after championship after championship, because in this culture we really consider this like a league, and we take this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Like real life events have happened with these items and bringing them, and I'm just giving y'all the backstory behind how we bring these sneakers to you guys as a reseller. How we make these products available for you to buy them. You know what I'm saying? Just because I post the shoes, when I post the shoes, there's a story behind how I got that post. Starting this store, we didn't have no Nike account. So if we posted 30 shoes, those 30 shoes was pulled out your neighborhood stores. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of work that comes into that, and that's how we spent years 1 through 5. You know, getting on top of that, and being consistent, and like I said, putting that flag in the ground. And then year 6 was I always, y'all know I always dabble with YouTube, and so YouTube was always an engine, and I did YouTube before I had the store. YouTube gave birth to the name and the persona of G Sneaks, because that's what people did on YouTube. On YouTube, people they market themselves, they market the shit they was doing, they made a business. It's like, okay, well, if I got these people watching me, I have to profit off, I gotta turn money, I gotta, that's just the hustler in me. And that's the hustler in a lot of people on YouTube. It's like, if I got your attention, I just can't sell you up the river. I gotta make cheese. Y'all gotta be entertained, and y'all gotta be motivated, and y'all gotta be pushed in a better direction. So if somebody sit down and watch my 8-year career on YouTube, they gotta be inspired. And that's just it. They can't be nothing else. So with that being said, we took it there. And Real Sneakerhead of Detroit became a focal point, because it was like, I always knew that sneakers, I just didn't see it as what we was doing out there was permanent. And I just knew it'd be a time when it came to an end. And I always wanted something to, fall back on. So me telling my story over vlog-like viewpoint is basically what I had decided to do. And that year 6 was spent filming and filming and filming and filming every day. And that's how you guys get the retrospect of it, because it's filmed in the past. I took a whole year and I just filmed. And then year 7 was spent putting out the footage. So a lot of the footage that y'all see is from year 6. And now here we are in year 8. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it's for this, man. It's to get. It's just to get it, man. And that's why y'all hear me say, let's get it in a lot of those videos, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get it, So, and that's just the, that's, like I said, that's the hustler in me. That's the Detroit in me. That's my bloodline in me. Because, I'm not the only hustler in my family. I come from a line of hustlers. I come from a line of, educated people and just great people. So despite the bullshit in life, I come from a good grade of, hardworking people. So that's just what we know best. And I fucks with it, I rocks with it. And even to this day, I still get a thrill off some of this shit, So that's why I'm like, it ain't over, and at year 8, it's like I'm screaming it the loudest. I'm repping it the hardest, better than and stronger than I was in the past, in year 1, year 2. So it's how you get 8 years, and this is how you get 8 more after this, man. You gotta dedicate yourself to every part. You gotta be willing to, if you're willing to get all the rewards, you gotta be willing to let it destroy your life. And it's like, you can't have all the good without all the bad. So you gotta rock with it in every avenue if you really want it to become what you understand and know what it will be, So here we go. And I just wanted to address that. So like I said, man, great. Sneakers has been down there one of the few things in my life that I can always fucking count on. Like, this shit been solid for me. Sneakers is, I can't never stop it because there's no reason to. There's no reason to. There's nothing negative about it, man. It's just one place that I know I can come and I can at least feel home-like. You feel me? You feel me? So, man, appreciate the love, everybody. Shout out to everybody for helping us get here. The motivation, the pushing, the commenting, and ask me whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? The comments is all down below. Y'all can ask whatever y'all feel. I will try to do my best and reply to every question. If you need any advice, if you need anything answered, if you want to know how to start a brand, if you want to know how to push a brand, if you want to know how to market yourself, if you want to know how to stay in the fight with yourself, if you want to, life advice. Like I said, although sneakers is a big thing in a global, a way to just, maximize yourself globally and become, use it as a ladder to get to whatever heights you need to go to. Because of that, you able to instill some great shit into this world, man, and put your spin on some great fucking things. Your own piece of time. This is my time in history, you know what I'm saying? It's my time in history, and I'm doing what I need to do with my time. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with it. Appreciate the love. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Turn the notifications on, hit the bells and whistles. I'm gonna do an on foot on these bitches right here, these motherfucking grand openings. Give y'all some beauty shots of these. You never see these, you never will. This one they retroed a couple times, but it's nothing like this one. I remember standing in line for this one. I remember when they put the shoe on the motherfucking counter, I was shaking. Like I remember it was 159, and we was at Foot Action Fairlane. No, we was at Foot Action Northland. Excuse me, I don't know what the fuck I said Fairlane for. We was at Foot Action Northland, where I was copping 90% of my shit, breaking in the nigga. I was breaking in the Northland, nigga. I was breaking in the Northland. I was getting through the doors. I was snatching doors open because I had to be first in line. I had to never, if I set out to get what I want, I have to get what I want. You know what I'm saying? I gotta come home with it. And I did every single time. If I walked out that house to go get some sneakers, I came home with them bitches. Period. So this one, let's get it, y'all. And my advice is for y'all to just, man, find your passion and glue yourself to that shit. And man, push that pen, like they say, man, push it. See how, cause put it like this, like to scream the same thing over and over and over for 8 years, they consider that to be like insanity, you know what I'm saying? To just show up, just to rep the same shit for this long. One team, you know what I'm saying? One team. And that's the home team. GSNKS 89, man. Happy 8-year anniversary. Let's get it. 8 years, let's go. There we go. The grand opening joints on foot. I haven't worn these shoes in 8 years. 8 years? They actually a little loose. They're a little loose. You never seen the Air Force Ones with the air unit. You never seen the Air Force Ones with the air unit. Remember they had the fly net joints. That's probably the closest, but you never seen a full leather Air Force One with the air unit. And I just gotta show y'all a certain type of shit because y'all never seen it. And if y'all never seen it, if I don't show you, you never will. So there you go. These grand opening joints, these shoes will not touch no concrete. They're not to be. I'm only doing this for video purposes for y'all. I'm only rocking with y'all for the 8-year anniversary because I'm not even matching, but I'm fly as hell. And you can't do nothing about that. I'm just gonna be fly. I'm one of them people that's just, even in my bummiest clothes, don't ask me. Just look that way. I'm supposed to I'm supposed to look like something, you know. That's just how he want me to be. He want me to look like something. So we ain't gonna trip. But there you go. The grand opening joints on foot. Yep. My first shoe I designed right there. The first one I copped right there. First one in the collection. And I'm gonna start my collection over with, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do a collection. I am gonna do that. I'm gonna start my collection over, and I'm gonna show y'all how to acquire a collection. And there's some things I wanna do to, just bring the love back for having a collection. Cause real talk, when I seen Dana White, I ain't gonna lie to you, when I seen Dana White go put a whole Retro 1 section in UFC, it was over for me. I was like, bro, just give it up. Like, just give it up. You do not like no goddamn Jordans, bro. What's wrong with you? You do not like Jordans if you got a warehouse full of ones, bro. That's the most hype shoe out. Like, give it up. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just want to play Billionaire Boys Club, and anytime y'all see something popular, y'all want to take it. You know, man, chill out with that shit, man. Because this shit is from something totally different. Y'all know nothing about this shit. Nothing. Y'all don't know a damn thing. 90% of y'all niggas that open your mouth about sneakers don't know shit. Period. Let's go, man.
I'm proud of myself, motherfucker. I done it.